Hey cruisers, this is Nick with Cruising Family. Welcome back to our channel. Embarkation Day is a huge day, not for any other reason other than that it's been kind of like that pinnacle, the thing we've been looking forward to in our planning efforts. This video will help you breeze through the boarding process and set the tone for a stress-free vacation. So let's dive into the do's and don'ts of Embarkation Day. My first do is to complete online check-in ahead of time. Cruise lines like Carnival and Royal Caribbean let you check in online. Do this as early as possible and at your personal convenience. If staying up till midnight is your personal convenience, then go for it. If you need to do it in the morning, that's okay too. During this time, you're going to pick your arrival time. You're going to upload travel documents and you're going to create your onboard account along with some other travel information that you need. To help speed things up, all of these things will help speed things up at the pier. For this online check-in process, I would highly suggest you having your personal preference in when you would like to arrive. The travel documents that you're going to use on hand, and also the card or cards that you'll want to set up an onboard account with. And depending on which cruise line you're with, don't forget to either print document or have it on your phone on that cruise line's app. You won't be able to board without one or the other, depending on what cruise line you're going with. And in contrasting to checking in as soon as you can, make sure that you don't arrive super early or super late. Showing up too early can mean waiting outside in the heat or cold until your check-in window opens, and showing up late, well, there's a possibility that you could miss the ship. You need to be there at least an hour before that posted sail away time. You need to be on board. So just try to stick to your appointment time. It keeps things moving and helps avoid long lines. And yes, I know there are lots of people online on things like Facebook or places like Cruise Critic that will say, oh, it's okay if you arrive early, they'll just push you through. And it can happen, but if you're expecting it to happen that way, I would say make sure that you get the arrival appointment that you want rather than expecting them to break the rules again for you. All right, my second do is pack a smart carry-on bag for the ship. A smart carry-on bag is going to be something that you're carrying on with you. You won't see your checked luggage until later in the day, so pack your carry-on with things that are essential to you, like medication, passports, swimwear, sunscreen, phone charger, and any other valuables. And for me, it also includes my vlogging stuff, including my camera, hat if you need a book, like anything that you're like, oh, I really want this when I'm waiting for something. Pack that into your carry-on. Don't make it too much. Don't make it all of your luggage, but make it something that you'll have, especially if you have that 10 o'clock arrival time and they have you on the ship at 10:07 and you're not going to get to your room until 1:30 and the luggage won't be there till 3. You're going to want to have a couple of things. And really trust me, because you're going to thank yourself because when you're at poolside, you have your swim trunks on because you had packed it. Other people are going to be kind of hanging around, and you'll be able to enjoy some of those things first thing once you board that cruise ship. And I'm going to say on the don't side of this is don't pack important items into your checked luggage. This is one of the biggest rookie mistakes. Never ever pack your passports or birth certificate if you're using birth certificate and ID. Don't pack your boarding passes or valuables, something that has a large value to you. Make sure that those things stay with you. If your bag gets delayed or misplaced, you could be in big trouble. And it doesn't always happen. We've been on plenty of cruises where everything's been just perfect. But we have been in our stateroom watching and seeing an accidental luggage go into the ocean as they're trying to get it onto the ship. It does happen. So just make sure that if it's something very important to you, that it does come along. Most of the things should be replaceable. Like clothes, they're replaceable. At the end of the day, you can replace clothes, but make sure that the things that make it into that piece of luggage that you're gonna, or the bag that you're gonna bring on, make sure it makes it into that bag. All right, my next do is make sure you tag your luggage properly. Before you leave home, print and attach your luggage tags. Fold, don't cut, and staple them accurately to your bag handle. And I'm gonna reiterate that, but make sure to say this. Before you leave home, or really, once you've gotten out of, like if you're going on an airplane, don't put your luggage tags on there yet. Wait until you get closer to the port. Wait until you're out of the airport if you're flying in. If you're driving, then you can put them on before you leave home. But you're not going to want to have those on your luggage when it's going to the airport. The luggage tags, they help big time. They help the porters know where to deliver your bags onto the ship. So you can go on to Amazon. We went 4 years ago and bought plastic luggage tags. We've reused them, 7 times, and they don't rip. They weren't expensive. It makes it really easy if you don't want to buy the luggage tags. Cool beans to you. Like I said, you have a stapler or really heavy duty tape. Those work as well, and we've done both of those, and they've worked out for us before. So if you're not wanting to invest into luggage tags, that's okay. You can use the others. We just like the luggage tags because we do cruise more often than maybe most people do. On the flip side of that, my don't is don't bring prohibited items. Cruise lines are very clear about what's not allowed on board. And if you go onto their website, you can find that information pretty easily. Your bag might get pulled aside if there's prohibited items. It will get pulled aside. It could get pulled aside and delayed by security, which means it might come to you later. People might be going through it. If you wanted to bring things like wine, that's allowed. You can bring it. You can bring one 750 milliliter bottle of wine, but that needs to be in your carry-on and cannot be in your checked luggage. They will go through it and confiscate it. Same thing with like liquor or camel packs. I know it's a huge markup. Trust me, it's a huge markup from the cruise line, and it seems watered down. But at the end of the day, follow their rules. It's going to help you in the long run. And if you need something for the room, they do sell bottles of liquor that can be in your room. But make sure that you just follow the guidelines. And don't put prohibited items into your luggage. As I said before, it will delay your luggage coming to you in your cabin. My number 4 here is grab lunch early on board. Once you're on board, the food is ready to go. The buffet can get crowded fast, so consider alternate spots that isn't just that Marketplace or Windjammer, depending on what cruise line you're on. There are other places like Sorrento's or Guide's Burger. You can go and hit those places up, but those places will also get busy. Also try to knock out key tasks like your reservations for dining. If you haven't done so already online, booking of shows like on Royal, or signing your kids up for Kids Camp Ocean or Ocean Adventure or Adventure Ocean. This is a perfect time to go do those things. And alongside that, I want to reiterate, my don't here is do not miss the muster drill. Do not miss it. The muster drill is a mandatory safety briefing, and everyone has to complete it before sail away. The muster drill even before you get food, should be the first thing you're looking for. Maybe you're on the way and you grab a bite, cool beans, but you should be heading towards that muster drill to get it done.
So mustering took us literally 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes involved me opening up my phone, allowing them to scan, and then I'm saying you guys are good. So it doesn't take any time at all. Go do it first thing, get it taken care of. We're all here together. We all want to have a good time, but get it taken care of because it is a thing we got to do.
While it may seem like a nuisance, muster drill in 2025 is much easier than it was prior to 2020. The muster drill is super easy now. Now in 2025 compared with prior to the shutdown in 2020. Where before we would gather all together in a location and be talked to and have a 40-minute conversation. Now it's more like a 2 or 3 minute check-in. They have a video for you to watch if you're on Royal Caribbean, or they do it live in front of you if you're on Carnival. The muster drill is super simple, and honestly, it's something that you can do quickly, and it doesn't take much time, and it helps you keep the flow going the rest of the time. So get your muster drill done first. First thing, embarkation, after you're on board, muster drill. Let's do it. And if you skip it, the crew do have to work on trying to track down those people, and we get announcements and listen to the cruise director, the captain, other people making pleas for people to come and get it done. But you being a smart cruiser, you're gonna go get that done. Get the embarkation, get your muster drill done first thing on embarkation morning. All right, now we're moving on to number 5. Number 5 on our do and don't list. You've already gotten your food, your muster drill's done, huzzah. My next one is explore the ship early. Once you're done doing those things, once you've eaten, once you've dropped off your luggage, once you've taken the time to get to the muster station, go explore the ship. The first day is the perfect time to get familiar with the layout and snap photos before the crowds hit. From places like the Ultimate Abyss or the roller coaster at sea. There are so many things to go and check out on a cruise ship. You're going to want to walk the promenade, the places where you walk back and forth on the ship. You're going to want to go up to the pool deck, see what the slides are like, the adults only areas like, the sports deck, all of those things. Go get the lay of the land and start mentally mapping it out. I put that mental map in my head. And as I said in another video, like on a Royal Caribbean ship, when I first went on an Oasis Class ship, I had this mental idea that the boardwalk and Central Park were on the same level. And if you're laughing right now, you know why, because one is on deck 6 and one is on deck 8, and I was completely out to lunch, even though I looked at deck plans and everything. But along with that of making sure that you're looking at your ship, getting to know it, I'm going to say don't overpack day one with plans. Don't have a huge expectation of being able to get all these things off your I want to do this on the cruise ship list. You're going to be excited, and I mean we all are, but don't try to fit it all into day one. You're going to look at the places. You don't have to do all the stuff all on that first day. You have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days on board, and you're going to have time to be able to go do those things. So pace yourself. Don't make it mandatory that you've gone down each of the water slides 19 times. You've flow ridden. You went on the roller coaster. You went on the ropes course all by 1:15. You don't try to pack it all in. Use embarkation day to settle in, relax, and soak in what what is going to be your vacation spot. All right, I have a little secret for you. I was going to go with my 5 do's and don'ts, but after I made my 5 do's and don'ts, I was like, oh, this is another do and don't. So we're going to go with our 6. I'm going to go with 6 do's and don'ts. I know it's not nearly as nice and symmetrical for everybody, so I apologize if you're into that. But number 6, my last do is, once you've gotten your luggage, unpack into your cruise cabin. Once into that cabin and your luggage has arrived, take a few minutes to unpack, get settled, get things into place, nest a little bit. Nest, make it feel like your own, right? You're gonna be there in that space for at least 3 nights, right? I guess maybe 2 nights. There is a two-night cruise out there. But most people are going on a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-day cruise, right? So make yourself at home. Put your things away. Get your razor into the spot. Make sure that you have your shaving cream, your deodorant, your perfumes, all the things that need to go away. You know where your undergarments are and your shirts are hung up. Get it all out there. Make sure that it's all ready to go. Organize it and utilize the space that is there. Because newsflash, hopefully this isn't a newsflash, cruise cabins are small. And organizing it into the space that is designated for that organization is going to help you feel like there's more space in that space. And you probably could figure out what my don't is, because I have done this before, not on a cruise, because my wife always unpacks. But don't try to live out of your suitcase. Yeah, even if you're there for 3 days, unpack. You have a limited amount of space, and having to bring your 20 by 3 foot, 20 inch by, not 3 foot, I don't know, whatever the dimension of a typical suitcase is, having to bring it out and put it away each time you want to change clothes can get cumbersome, and it will make your space feel smaller. Hopefully you are using the underneath of the bed to store your unpacked, or your luggage has been unpacked. Use that space. Find places to push it away so you don't have to see it until the end of the ship, end of the cruise, and make it your home away from home. All right, that's it. This is my complete list of do's and don'ts for embarkation day on a cruise. Follow some of these tips, or all of them, whatever makes sense to you. And I hope that this will allow you to get to sipping your pina coladas, enjoying your beverage, your ice cold Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whichever cruise line you're on deck, on the pool deck, while everyone else might be still trying to figure things out. Hey, and if you found this helpful or meaningful, or in some way maybe we'll change your mind on something, consider giving me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or haven't yet subscribed, consider making that happen. We are a family cruise channel, so we do focus a lot on what families need for embarkation day. So I understand not everybody's in that boat or ship, if you're so inclined. But we appreciate your support. And if there's something that you're like, hey Nick, why didn't you talk about this? Hey Nick, you skipped over that. Or if there's some other comment, please leave it down below. Let me know what's going on. I want to bring meaningful information to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. You have a super awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you around real soon. All right, bye.